Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now today we have a sad video to make because Bitboy just posted and it says emergency, Bitboy in crisis, the last video you will ever see on this channel. So he's apparently allegedly quitting YouTube, and from the looks of it he actually has a black eye. So we're gonna hear what he's talking about. I want to see if he's actually quitting YouTube, because you know how YouTubers always tell you they're quitting, then 2 days later they come back with 10 videos. So we're gonna see, because I don't want him to quit YouTube. Like, I do agree that he has promoted a lot of pumps and dumps, but Bitboy is a good personality that I feel like he's the evil that crypto needs sometimes. Like, posting a video about a coin saying it can only go up, then it goes below its all-time high, below its all-time low. That was nasty work back in 2019, but let's watch the video.
So with my mental health, and yeah, it got the best of me, but I got back up. And I know that there's one of those elephants right here in the room with us now, and that is my black eye. If you stick around until the end of this video, I'm going to tell you the insane story of how I got jumped in my sleep in the middle of a psych ward. For real. Don't believe me? Okay, stick around to the end. And at the end, when you...
Damn, he was in a psych ward. Like, now we know that mental health is nothing to laugh about. I've actually had mental health problems in the past that I dealt with and overcame. I wish him all the best. It's very unfortunate, but it's the... It seems like it's the person you would expect to go through something like this just off money energy. Like, people don't understand, if you scam for money, if you like deceive for money and take bad deals just for a check, like, money will give you energy back. But I wish him all the best. Like, I hope he recovers his mental health. We're just coming out of a psych ward. It's not looking the greatest for Bitboy. This is besides crypto. Like, exclude crypto. Like, don't stop thinking about crypto. As a person, I hope he gets better in his individual life, apart excluding the crypto news and stuff like that, because money don't bring mental health.
You watch, I want to know if you guys think I made it up. Almost 20 years ago, I went to rehab for drug addiction. I overdosed on July 29, 2007 in Atlanta, Georgia. After 3 days in a coma, I came to in ICU with a breathing tube down my throat. I had enough. I had to own my own recovery, step by step, choice by choice. And today, I realize I have to own my mental health recovery in the same exact way. Guys, I want to make this crystal clear. I have not relapsed. People have speculated, they've assumed, but I'm telling you right now, I have not been on drugs. What I have been on is a cocktail of medication that has had my body and my mind completely turned upside down. Those medications were Adderall for my ADHD and Seroquel for my bipolar mania. And yes, while before the Hit Network overthrow...
So he has bipolar, so it's not nothing to laugh about. I wouldn't wish this on anybody, especially a person that only promotes pumps and dumps. Like, we have nothing personal against content creators. We have to look past the bad he's done and actually give him positive messages in these times, because mental health in 2025 is not a joke. So I would never even poke fun at him for this or kick him when he's down, because if you don't know that, the economy, the globe it really revolves around money and success, and people have forgot that we also need happiness. So it's sad to see him going through these battles, but as a man you need to overcome these battles, and I hope he does. So we're going to continue to watch and see what he says.
I had used marijuana twice in the previous 16 years, but now after my trauma, I do believe in medicinal marijuana use and its benefits. It's helped me to keep my sleeping nightmare free, and that's the only way I've been able to sleep. But let's address the real issue. This idea that I was using hard drugs in the first place, it was fabricated. We have evidence from AJ's sworn under oath affidavit stated that TJ essentially made this up.
My name is Alan Pleasanton, and I was a full-time employee at Hit Network from July 6, 2022 until September 21st, 2023. TJ made it clear that he fully intended on keeping the business afloat without Ben. The next morning, TJ sent me a $5,000 Ethereum transaction. This was very unusual for TJ to send me money in this manner because he never once gave me a bonus or any extra help outside of my weekly compensation at work. My knee-jerk reaction was that he was just being nice. But when I thought about it, I realized that he was using that money as a bribe to buy my loyalty, as he knew I was close with Ben. The whole time, I was very aware Ben had not relapsed on drugs because I was Ben's main writer at work and spent more one-on-one time with Ben than almost anyone in the office. When I asked TJ why they were forced to sell the Lamborghini, TJ told me that Carlos and his people don't fuck around, and if we don't pay them back, we could all be in danger. When I asked TJ why he lied about Ben relapsing on drugs, he told me that it was a lie and that the audience would understand without having to tell them the real story. It became unbearable to work at Hit Network because no one knew the real story. Everyone was lying to each other, and it was a toxic place to be.
Now, this is interesting because on the internet they can paint your character, and the audience, we don't really know which side is the true side and which side is the false side. So with these allegations of him saying that he was on drugs, if he weren't on drugs and he spreaded that rumor, that's really bad for his reputation business wise, in terms of monetary or viewership wise. So if he didn't relapse and TJ really spread these rumors to sabotage his face card, that's evil. But it's like, who do we believe? Do we believe Discovery Crypto or Bitboy? Because they've both been caught doing dodgy dealing. So it's difficult when you set this reputation of being dishonest to the viewers from the first place. So it's a very delicate situation, which I can't pick a side. I can't tell you who's lying and who's not right now, because they've all been proven to be fraudulent in the past.
And if that's not enough, we even have audio from Carlos himself admitting that they knew I wasn't on hard drugs. Let's set the record straight once and for all.
So once he put the video out last night, look at those comments, how good the comments was, right? I set it up. Now listen. So we're telling him, it's not about you going to rehab. We know you ain't on no hard drugs. I know this for a fact, all right? Yeah. I'm telling Ben, you just set a role because it's a redemption story. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You could be sitting your house in the basement. I don't care.
Yeah. And here is another text from Carlos.
I talked with him for a long time, brother. It's a path forward. If you're willing to make a statement and get some help, I can hear the sincerity in their voice. They do care about you and your family. TJ teared up when talking to me. Let me know if you want this, and we can work on the statement. Get some help. LMAO, there's no help. I didn't relapse. This is dumb as fuck. I know what's going on here. I'm not a dummy. There's no statement, laugh my ass off. State can already pause payment. They have no leverage. Big Ed is on my side. The audience is on my side. They have nothing. Maybe it's the steroids, brother. Talking to your uncle today, he feels that's the best thing to do. He wanted me and him to pick you up from the airport. He thinks you need some time off. You've been under a lot of stress, brother. This Bitcoin is a lot on your plate. I think it'll also be a good way to get from under that as well.
So, about my mental health. I have fought battles inside my own mind for years. And for a long time, I didn't even know what I was fighting. I didn't understand why I felt the way that I did. Why my emotions ran so high. Why I reacted in ways that I later regretted. It's getting a little cold, so I'm gonna put my hoodie up. But now, I do. I have histrionic personality disorder. Here are 10 things that define someone with this disorder. Craving attention.
So we know he has a number of mental health, how can I say it? Disabilities, I guess, or mental health situations where he struggles with these type of things, which I would never kick no one down for that, being in a situation like that before, just struggling with mental health. I know it's real. People don't use it as an excuse, and it shouldn't be taken as something that if they say they have a bipolar or a mental health issue, that's an excuse. Sometimes they could be in the mind frame where they are no longer their self and the chemical imbalances have affected them. So I can't really talk down on him for this. I'm going to end it there. I just hope Bitboy gets well, because I feel like the mistake he made was cheating on his wife. We ain't going to talk about that too much, but the mistake he made was being undisciplined, finding Cassie went downhill from the day he cheated on his wife, and kind of broke the family with that. So of course it's gonna be a lot more stress on him. But I won't talk too much longer. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was Young Wealth with another one. I'm out.